Boobie Goaters, it's me, Erin, and I looked at the clock and I was like, it's 6:57? Dang, I gotta get my live stream ready. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do today? So I'm glad I looked and saw what time it was, or I would have been extremely late probably, because Rocky woke up early and I was just hanging out with her. That's what if you can't listen, I hear Bluey in the background. Good morning, Loretta. Good morning, Brian. So good morning, Bill Cook. Good morning, Sandy, Terry, Jeff, Sir Quack, bridesbiscuit, and Smoothie. We should just call Rick Sir Quack. That's great. Scheduling my next sardine fast for 2096. It's so out of the way. Okay, and then Terry Sue's here. Good morning, Terry Sue. Cynthia. Good morning. Lena, good morning. Brian, good morning. Hey, did you guys see that silly AI thing that I put out about sardine challenge? Well, if you're doing the sardine challenge, and you can get a hold of my email if you want, I could tell it to you or put it in the chat. Send me, if you're cool with it, send me a photo and I can make another YouTube short with a bunch of different people taking pictures of eating sardines. It's Retired Rick sent me one and I was like, he sent me a few actually, and I was like, hey, can I use this? And he's like, sure. I was like, yes. So I'm using YouTube Create, and it has this AI feature where now you can like feed it a photo of yourself, and that's what I've been playing around with, and I thought it would just be hilarious. AI scaring me at this point. Yeah, it's totally scary. I don't believe anything anymore. Anything. But I thought it was really funny. The one that I released on in my Facebook and Instagram is playing Fishing in the Dark in the background. I'm gonna do that for the next one for the YouTube. Anyway, this coffee cup is thin and steel, so it goes cold fast. Good morning, Sharon. And it is chilly. I think it might have snowed a little bit. Send a photo to your email. Yeah, if you want to be in it, Donna Ray. I could try. Let me put it in the chat. I'll put my Gmail in the chat for you guys. It might show up here. Typing away. Just typing away. What is this? Hello, Granny Boo. Good morning. Can watch till I get to the chiropractor. Okay. Good morning. Chiropractor would scream if they saw me. .com. That's me. There you go. There it is. If you want to send a photo of you eating sardines or holding a can of sardines, and then we'll just have some fun with AI from the YouTubes. Anyway, all right. Everybody saying good morning. Good morning, Retired Rick. He had a fun live stream last night, by the way, and you're missing out if you haven't subscribed to this guy's channel. Look him up. It was too funny. And it wasn't about eating worms at all. No, it wasn't. But it was hilarious. Alright. So today, what did I eat yesterday? Okay, so I went to Walmart, and Veda wouldn't let me stare in the canned fish aisle for more than like 10 minutes because it takes me a minute and I gotta read all the labels and make sure everything's okay and good. Good morning, Amy. I couldn't find like smoked oysters in olive oil or oysters in olive oil, but they did have a can of oysters in water and salt. Or in salt water? I don't know. Water with salt. Come here, you. Stay on my lap. It's cold. I'm chilled to the bone. I'll warm up. Yeah, that was a fun live stream. Oh, what a cute kitty. But anyway, I got some Walmart sardines, like 4 cans, and then I picked up King Oscar anchovies. I got them before at that Walmart, but somebody like banged up the tin and I didn't notice it when I bought it, but it had like a bubble in it, and you don't eat that. That's bad. That's rancid. Don't eat it. So I threw that one away. I was like, son of a gun, those are like $2.99. And good morning, Tanya. You made it. Rise and shine. Ooh. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. There it is. Oh. Kitty. This one was I woke up early, showered, and I folded all the laundry. I had a backlog of like 3 baskets. It's a kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Good morning, Charger Mopar Rick. The quack doctor is in the house. Dr. Quack himself. But yeah, so I got that. I didn't get much because it was cold in Walmart. Walmart was cold. That's Potato. He knocks crap down. he's kind of stupid. Are you okay? That scared you. That hurt. And there was another old lady, and she was like walking around Walmart. She's like, it's gosh darn cold in here. Come here. And I was like, well, it's a refrigerator. It's near the refrigerator aisle. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. You okay? That was just Potato. He's knocking down my pans. Tyrick said I had another weight loss today, going on a 3-day canfish challenge. I can do it. Yes, you can. So I did the scale this morning, and let's see, I think it's 5 pounds. I lost 5 pounds. I lost 5 pounds. Crown Prince makes smoked oysters and olive oil on Amazon. Crown Prince, I found smoked oysters from them at my Walmart, but it said in oil. And I look on the back, and guess what? It's freaking cottonseed oil. And I was like, no. And all the other ones that had like, they were like fun flavored oysters, smoked, spicy, whatever. They had all the kinds in oil. And when I flipped the back, cottonseed oil. I was like, son of a gun. Can a lady get a can of different cans of fish? Or, I don't know. What are they, crustacean? They're not a crustacean. What the fuck is an oyster? Sorry. Alright, anyway. Sea thing. It actually 13.3 inches of snow. Man, we got so excited earlier in the week because it showed that we at least get an inch of snow today, and we got nothing. It's really windy and really cold. It might have snowed. It might have. But I didn't see it because it happened at night. No weight loss yet? Oh my gosh, what's going on with you? Over 2 days, just sardines. I have no idea what that even means. I don't even know either. But I did look up some stuff today that we can read about sardine challenges or canned fish challenges in general and what to expect. What to expect when you just eat canned fish. Yeah. I've been standing on the shake plate too. Sometimes I forget to do that, and then it helps everything. And then I seem to lose more weight when I stand on that thing sometimes, because I hold on to a lot of water. That's the biggest thing for me, is I hold on to water weight. All right. I'm gonna scroll up to the top here. See who made it first. Bill Cook, you made it. 44 minutes early. Hope I don't fall asleep. That was early. Man, Dr. Kiltz, I really, really wanted to watch that one. And her internet was shite. And it was awful. And it was like, just thanks for hanging out, guys. And I was like, it's fine. I'm folding laundry and waking up kids for school. But I really wanted to listen to what she was saying. For sure. Annalise. Or is it Annalise? Annalise. Annalise sounds better. I like that. Annalise. Okay. Anyway. So we got Bill Cook first, then Sandy, and then Terry Sue, and then Jeff, and then I touched something and lost everything. Let's go back down. Hello, Carson. Hi, Amy. Are you? And that's Karen, right? Did you get that right? Good morning. Josephine, good morning. Lisa's here. Good morning. Oh, yeah. What's going on with you, Thomas? Are you feeling better? You all right? I did it again, too, last night. I was getting really tired. I just ate a can of oysters, by the way, yesterday. In melted butter. That's what I did. It was interesting. There's a part that's really chewy in the can, and then the other part, it's kind of like, it's weird. It's a weird goopy feeling in my mouth. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I don't think I'll buy them again, but I would love to try different ones. Smoke them. Sandy said she makes like an oyster stew with heavy whipping cream and butter, which on a cold winter night might be good. Probably. A little salt and pepper maybe. I don't know. George said, I'm eating a raw ribeye. Man. I would sear that. I don't know. I can't. I like them quick seared and like very raw in the middle, but I also like my steak warm. I don't like it cold. I don't like that. I think it's better for digestion for things to be warm, but I'm not sure. I'm not the medical thing. I just know that warm drinks like a tea after your meal is supposed to be good, or a warm hot salty water is supposed to help with digestion or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But it fills you up afterwards if you're still a little bit hungry after you eat. Thomas said, I was, Lisa, but it was back this morning, but I will be okay. It is someone punched hard on my left side. What the heck is going on, Thomas? What does that even mean? Is it your spleen? Yeah, there you go. Sandy's on it. What's up with your spleen, man? Oh, that's crazy. What if this is like hardcore coffee withdrawal? What happens to you if you don't get headaches? Your spleen explodes. Jeez. Be careful about that stuff. Start Googling what side is my appendix on or something. Jeez. Oh, man. That would scare me. I'd be like, oh, it's time to go to the doctor. I'm in pain. Okay, so I looked up the benefits of eating canned oysters. And Thomas said, I don't know. It could be my spleen. It could be anything. I missed that, Bill. You said, oh, and ketosis is being feral. Is she acting feral now? After all that time? After all that work? I have to go back a little bit. Sharon said, I fell asleep on that one. I did find the first 15 minutes interesting. Maybe I slept through the better part. Yeah, there was a lot of nothingness that we missed. There was a question. I can only eat sardines breaded with pork rinds and air fried. Does anyone know if that degrades some of the benefits of having raw? I don't think so. I mean, I did at the end of my 2-week sardine challenge, like the last things that I was just asking for sardine recipes, and some of them were kind of fun. Stickman's Garage, he has one where he's just like, get a can of sardines, drain them, throw them on a plate, take pork rinds and crush them up and put them on top, and you sprinkle them with apple cider vinegar. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Just watch Bluey, you'll be fine. Something about the kitty. I mean, I feel like you still get everything you needed. Okay. What's hurting your eyes? What is? She's like halfway falling back asleep and not. But if that's like the only way you can eat sardines and you want to get the benefits, I'd say go for it. It said that too high of heat can compromise nutrient profile. I heat all of mine, but not sure how high is too high. I'm thinking burnt would probably be it. I feel like that would probably mess up all the benefits of anything. Unless you like charcoal. You know, pigs eat charcoal when they have worms or when they're feeling bad. So that's something. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I keep getting like huge tummy grumbles. Last night, my husband was like, "What was that?" And I was like, "That was my stomach. I don't know what's going on." That's probably from eating the oysters. It's like, I don't know. And then I was worried that I didn't have enough salt yesterday. I thought I was gonna cramp. What's up, sweets? You can close your eyes. It's okay. I gave her a gigantic comforter and she's like kind of swimming in it. She's like, I can't get it just right. Comments away. Lisa said, "Tin fish is giving me gas." Has it? Oh my gosh. It's not like gas. It's just like my stomach is making these noises. I was like, well, maybe I'm starving and I just don't want to eat fish right now. You can start to cramp if you have too much salt. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Or not enough, right? Because if you're sort of dehydrated, you will cramp. And if you don't have enough of your salts, your electrolytes, you could cramp as well. She seems fine. Yeah, charcoal is a binder anyhow. Yeah, it's something like that, right? Procedures with IVs or regular daily medications helps the liver. Yeah. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it doesn't matter. My digestion has been a bit off during this fast. I don't know. It has to be the oysters though. It feels weird, like right up here where your stomach is. Let's see. Cynthia said, "I've had no gas since carnivore, but yesterday I did." Again, Aaron, I swear. What did I do? It may be the oil that they're packed in. Well, mine weren't. Mine were packed in water and salt because the oil, I'm too scared to have it in any of the strange oils they put it in. Canola, cottonseed, vegetable, whatever. I'm not going to do it because I'm a wimp and I don't like my back and knees hurting. So, or my brain for that matter. When I accidentally have something that's like that and I wake up and I'm in pain, oh, it's just an off day, a total off day. Retired Rick said, "Only 2 cans of tuna and a cup of shrimp yesterday at 10:50, and I'm starting to get hungry again." Could be that. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe I need salt. I put some salt in my coffee. Might need to add some more. And then sometimes on sardine fast, I forget to drink enough water, and then I start cramping too. But luckily this time, so far, no fainting spells. But that started last year on the 2nd week when I just kept going. Now we'll see how I do here. I did notice that my eating window has changed. It's kind of normal for me, but usually I get hungry around 4:30. So I will eat a can around 4:35 and then I'll make their dinner because then I'm full and I don't want to eat it. But man, I made them steak last night and that steak looks so good, but I was already like full of oysters and I was like, oh God, oysters. My sardines are in olive oil, but the anchovies, oysters, and mackerel are in water. You are so lucky to find anchovies in water. All I find them in is pure olive oil. I probably should have stuck with just sardines. I've had sardines in water and oil, herring fillets in water, oysters in olive oil, anchovies in olive oil. I probably shouldn't have messed with the clams. Did you try the clams? I did clams and brown butter, and I think so far that was my favorite one, because that really did fill me up. But on the back of the clams, it did say that a full can is a serving, and it has 3 grams of carbs in it. So I don't know if that even, I was like, I guess it wouldn't really matter, because that wouldn't probably kick me out of ketosis. I've never even heard of anchovies in water. Yeah, me either. I know, that's so cool. You have no idea how amazing that is. Lisa. Lucky. Yeah, so all I ate yesterday was this, like, it was called geisha oysters. And there's a lovely little geisha lady on it. And in water and salt. So, the benefits of eating canned oysters. They're extremely high in zinc. One of the best zinc sources on the earth. Zinc supports immune system, hormone production, wound healing, sense of taste and smell. Just a small can exceed 100% of your daily zinc needs. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, Cindy's here. Good morning, Cindy. Cindy's doing the fast too. Hey, if you want, you've got my email. If you want to, Cindy, you can send me a picture of you and a can of tuna, and I can turn it into a creepy AI short that I'm working on. I'm working on it. I'm working. All right. Let's see. They're excellent protein to calorio. They're an excellent protein to calorie ratio. High quality animal protein, very low in carbs, naturally fits carnivore, keto, paleo, and low carb diets. They're rich in vitamin B12, essential for energy, brain function, red blood cell production. Low B12 can cause fatigue and brain fog. Oysters help fast. That's interesting. I'm doing it with eggs. That's fine. Take a picture of you with an egg and a can of tuna and send it to me. Have chicken quarters for ketosis thawed out in the fridge for her lunch. Oh, she's gonna love it. Hopefully Batman doesn't take it. And if you haven't, check out Bill Cook's channel. You gotta type it in just like that, capital C, and find him. Subscribe me, and then you can see ketosis and possum adventures. They're always great. And Batman's there too. And her mom sometimes. Can this pack stop talking about the derby cars? Oh my gosh. I think I might send you a picture. All right, awesome. Have a great day, Jeff. I missed that one. All right. It's iron rich in heme iron, which is easy to absorb, supports oxygen transport and stamina. Especially helpful for people who get cold or tired often. Interesting, because I was cold last night, because it was cold. I had tons of blankets on me. I'm chilly in the winter. I don't like it. Wow. Everything's going off today. They're shelf stable and affordable. No cooking, long shelf life. I did try one that wasn't cooked. It was weird. It's got this weird gushy part to it, and then there's like a rubbery part. I don't think I liked it, but I ate it. My joints have been feeling so much better since I've been doing all those fasts. That's awesome. Getting all that fasting healing in. All right, and let's have some fun and wild oyster facts. Many oysters are born male and later become female. They can switch back and forth depending on environment and population needs. I hope they don't use oysters when they remake the dinosaurs. I feel like there's a problem there. Wasn't there like a toad they used that can do the same thing in Jurassic Park? They are natural water filters. One oyster can filter up to 50 gallons of water per day. Oyster reefs improve water quality and protect shorelines. Ancient humans loved oysters. Oyster shells appear in prehistoric trash piles. The middens, we heard about that yesterday. Romans farmed oysters for over 2,000 years. They don't need brains. Oysters have no central brain. They still respond to stimuli and survive just fine. So look at that. You don't really need a brain. The aphrodisiac myth has basis. Casanova reportedly ate dozens daily, likely due to the zinc's role in hormone production. Canned oysters, they have the equal sign slash through. Less healthy. Canning preserves nutrients. Minerals like zinc, iron, and B12 are very stable. Sometimes canned oysters are more nutrient dense than fresh. That's interesting. Okay, what are we talking about here? Do oysters filter plastic? I don't know. You want to ask the internet that one? See what they say. Simple ways to eat them. You can eat them straight from the can, which is a true classic, with butter and salt. That's what I did. On carnivore crackers. The carnivore cracker. What's that? That's pork rinds. Lightly warmed in beef tallow. I thought about that, like flash frying them in bacon grease. With a squeeze of lemon. I put hot sauce on mine because it didn't, yeah. It was weird. Okay. Let me ask. Should I ask it, do oysters filter? Would it be microplastics? Because plastic seems big. Microplastic. Enter. Dun, 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 dun. It's thinking. We got it thinking. Brody loves shucking oysters. You just learned it a couple years ago. I bet it's fun because then you have to have a special knife, cut the beard, and kind of pry. Isn't that how you shuck? Gotta make the noise when you open them. Yes, oysters can filter microplastics. Oysters are filter feeders. They pull in water and trap particles for food. Microplastics are the same size as plankton, so oysters can accidentally ingest them. Studies have shown oysters can ingest microplastics, temporarily retain them in their tissues, and pass some of them back over time. Let's see. They don't permanently store everything. Oysters have a process called depuration. This allows them to expel non-food particles, including some microplastics. The longer an oyster is in clean water, the more it clears out. Microplastics are found everywhere in tap water, bottled water, salt, air, fruits, vegetables, grain, meat. Seafood gets attention, but it's not the main source of the microplastic exposure for humans. What about eating oysters should you worry? Microplastic exposure from oysters is very small. You would need to eat a large amounts daily to meaningfully increase your exposure. The nutrients benefits, zinc, B12, omega-3s, far outweigh the risk. Canned oysters often come from regulated fisheries. Processing and cooking further reduces the biological activity. Still, one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. Oyster reefs improve water clarity, reduce pollution, help ecosystems recover. They're part of the solution and not the problem. So yes, oysters can filter microplastics. No, this doesn't make them unsafe to eat, and nutrient payoff outweigh the microplastic risk. It's very interesting. I like that. You're welcome, Bill. I've been using RTL for about 6 weeks. Got my specifications list from Dr. Lisa Wiedemann so I could check them against one. What are we talking about? Sounds crazy scientific. Alright, let me go back up because I had another thing I wanted to go into. I said, what benefits can I receive if I only eat canned fish for 4 days? Eating only canned fish for 4 days is basically a short, nutrient-dense reset. It's not magic, but it does stack a lot of benefits fast, especially for people who are already interested in carnivore, low-carb, or elimination-style eating. Here's what you can realistically expect. The red light therapy, okay. I just light a fire and stare at it. Get kind of close. And then I thought about, all the times that I have like little baby chickens and ducks and I have the red light on them. I'm like, that's probably, maybe it's kind of like that. Because you get the light from that. But thank you. Benefits of a 4-day canned fish challenge. Your inflammation often drops quickly. Fish, especially sardines, mackerel, salmon, oysters, are rich in omega-3s. Omega-3s can help calm inflammation. People notice less stiff joints, reduced bloating, and calmer digestion. Stable energy and fewer cravings. High protein and fat equals steady blood sugar. No sugar spikes, fewer crashes. Cravings for snacks, sweets, and processed foods often quiet down by day 2 and 3. Mental clarity and mood boost. DHA and EPA support brain function. B12, iodine, selenium, and zinc support the nervous system. People often report clearer thinking, better focus, more even mood. A more even mood. A more even mood. Is your mood even? Feel like it? Digestive reset. Removes common irritants, seed oils, refined carbs, additives, short time frame, low risk, but noticeable relief, especially helpful if digestion has felt off. Reduces water weight. Cutting carbs lowers glycogen storage. Glycogen holds water. When it drops, water weight drops. It's not fat loss, but it may feel lighter. You may feel lighter and less puffy. Massive micronutrient intake. Across 4 days, you will load up on zinc from oysters and mussels, iron from sardines and oysters, calcium from bone and sardines, vitamin D, B12, and selenium. This is why canned fish punches above its weight nutritionally. Okay. Simple, disciplined eating. No cooking decisions, no tracking, no, what should I eat? No, what should I eat stress. So it's, what should I eat? Sardines? Am I sardine hungry? Is that the question? This alone can reset your relationship with food. I can't wait. I want to bust into that cod liver that I got. I was going to do it for day 1, but then I was like, I'm not really hungry. Am I sardine hungry? No, don't open it then. So I've been waiting. Oh, and then it's like, things to be aware of. Let's do some real talk. Sodium intake. Canned fish can be salty. I don't think it's salty enough. Drink water. If you feel a headache or puffy, choose lower sodium cans or drink water. Mercury concerns. I think the 4 days is very low risk. Best choices are sardines, anchovies, mackerel, oysters. And go lighter on the tuna. That's what it says. Well, tuna's a big fish. It says constipation's possible. 0 fiber. High protein can slow digestion. Staying hydrated helps. Some people are fine. Others notice it by day 3 or 4. Best fish for the challenge. Rotate these. sardines with bones, mackerel, salmon, anchovies, oysters, mussels, smoked trout. I saw smoked trout. I wanted to get it. It was a little pricey, so I'll wait. But also they had the salmon, and it said pink salmon, and I was like, oh, so wild caught. It did not say wild caught, so I have to look for the ones that say wild caught. I like cod livers. I bought a case a year ago and finished them recently. That's awesome. Is it snowing now, or did it
Yes,
snow?
it is.
Well, open the window a little bit. Let me look at the little flakes. Oh, it is snowing. They said it wasn't going to. It's like 2 or 3 flakes of snow. It's snowing. Oh, good night, Josephine. I got tinned krill once. Those things are tiny. They had tiny shrimp in a can, and I think it was bumblebee, the bumblebee tuna, that one. I haven't seen mussels in a can, although they do have them in cans. I eat 2 cans of sardines and mackerel every other day, except for these 4 days. Been eating this amount for maybe 6 months. Yeah, there you go. It's good for you, right? What this challenge is and isn't. It is a short elimination reset, a nutrient bomb, a discipline and mindset experiment. It is not a long-term diet, a guaranteed fat loss plan, and a medical treatment. Very interesting. I'm doing it as I feel like I'm doing it as a nutrient bomb because I haven't had sardines in forever. It seems like it's been a while. But I really like them with anchovies because anchovies are so salty and so good. I was looking at them. I have a jar of the smoked sardines from Polar, and they're in olive oil. And I was making a funny picture with it, and Flash kind of tipped the can and hit the side, so the lid kind of has a pop up. So it's in the fridge, and I'm like, cold sardines. Ugh. Those are the ones I'm breaking into next. It's a nice big can. Emmett loves those. They're in the olive oil. I like them. But I don't know if I want to warm them up, and you could smell sardines everywhere. The oysters, the smell of putting them in the hot butter and cooking them just for like a flash second was awful. I was like, ugh, it smells like fish in here. Gross. The sardine fast feels weird. Last night I felt this weird with shrooms in college. Oh no. It does. It has a weird feeling. And when I get that weird feeling, I guess it's okay because I do have butter with my in water salt stuff, sardines, clams or whatever. I will make buttery coffee and it helps. Or butter or carnivore gruel to butter. Butter and hot water. I've got an email that you are alive, Erin. You did? I am? Did I send you an email? Oh. What's all that about? Ketogenic woman loves sardines straight from the fridge. But they're cold. I don't like cold. It's so funny. I can tolerate it now. My teeth used to be like, oh, it's too cold or it's too hot. My teeth don't do that anymore. They're not sensitive. Why are they not sensitive? Because I'm not eating the carbohydrates. The only problem is that eating them often can lead to a buildup of arsenic. Everything has its hazards warnings, it seems. Sigh. Yeah, Terri Sue keeps going like, we should do a canned meat challenge. And I'm just thinking about all the nitrates in canned meat and all the sodium. And I'm like, I don't know if I could do that for so many days. Maybe 3. I could do it for 3 days. I absolutely like canned corned beef cold out of the can. It's probably the only thing I would eat. This one, I don't remember the brand, but I bought it because I was in the canned fish and canned meat aisle. But it was like a jar, and it looked like flakes of beef, and you could peel them off, and they were like circular. And I was like, oh, this will be great for our road trip. Open them on the road trip, and I try one, and it's disgusting. It was so bad. I don't even remember the brand. I just know it was gross. And then I think when she mentioned the canned meat thing, I was like, all I could think of like the canned ham that you see. And how gross it would look opened up. I could probably do it with Spam because I like cutting up Spam into little squares and frying it up. Emmett likes it. Rocky hates it. I tried a few pieces. I thought, wow, that's really salty. I don't remember it being that salty. Yeah, it's hard to find clean canned meat. So it would be like, let's try what happened now. Hello, Lizzie. Good morning. I don't even remember the name of the brand. I wonder if I can find it. Open up the Chrome. Jar of dried meat. Because it was in a jar. Armar. It was called Armar dried beef. Sliced beef. Yeah, the light might be too bright for it. Do you see that sucker? It's like blurry, but that's like little sliced beefs in there. And I was like, yeah, it's cheaper than jerky. It'll be awesome. It was disgusting. You like Spam? Spam's great when they sell whole chickens in cans. They do. Well, canned chicken in water. You could do that. That could. I want to make those Reubens that Courtney Lunar makes. Obviously, if you don't do sauerkraut, then no. But I want to roll them in Egg Life wrap section and lightly toast butter. Ooh, that sounds good. I love corned beef. Real corned beef. There's a lady that makes it herself. She takes a brisket, brines it, and does the whole thing. There's canned beef chunks. They want $155 for it. Must be really old. Nahas has a dried beef, and it's only 17 miles away from me. Jerky in a jar. $30. My God. Wild Bill's jerky from the jar. $31.34. I'm clicking on it. I want to read the ingredients. Spam has sugar and potato starch, 6 grams of carbs. Yeah, it's a total bummer. I feel like if you cook it, you cook out of some of the carbs in it, but I just wanted to try it. It's been forever. Cut them up in little squares for the kids because I got the green eggs and ham Spam because it discounted to $7 for 2 because Spam is like $7 for 1 can. It's crazy expensive. I want to see this. Can it not open? Won't load up. Wild Bill's 2 ounces. It doesn't look like it's in a jar. It looks like it's in a package. Made from hickory smoked beef top round, marinated, seasoned, and cut. Probably full of sugar. Look at that nutrient label. I want this. It's got to load. Yeah. Hey, actually, it's pretty low. 3 grams of carbs for Wild Bill's jerky in a jar. 2 ounces, though. I'd rather make it myself. What do they want on it? What's your price? $31. Goodbye. I also have Spam in my survivals kit. There's those Vienna sausages in the jar. I lost my chat. Hold on. Here. What's wrong? What's wrong with my widget? Just disappearing halfway. There it goes. Spam will survive the nuclear winter. There's that. Do you have enough Spam to survive it? I like to get it when it's like discounted severely. I was challenged to eat one not cooked And I was like, bet, what do I get for it? Okay, back to YouTube. Uh-oh. Today's Thursday. I was confused on what day of the week it was. It was Monday. And Barbara from GrammasCrochetKorner, she had a panel. And I thought, it's not Wednesday. She had a nice panel last night, though. It was really good. Oh, no way, Lisa. Now I gotta get up and look. Is it snowing for you? Let me see. I need to go back to my video. My live video. My live stream. Let's see what everyone's saying. I'm here, but just getting lost today. Brain frog. Why brain frog? Ribbit. Brain fog. Wonder why you're having that. Do you have so you got your fats and salt. Take your little fat things that you cook up, Thomas, and roll them in salt and eat that. Maybe that'll help. Barbara's panel last night was awesome. Yeah, it was. I was falling asleep though. I was so tired. That's what this is doing to me. It's making me like, I'll eat, and then maybe like an hour later I'm just like zoned. I'm done. I can't do it. But then I'll go into my room and put on an old movie and watch it and actually stay up for it. And then I'll fall asleep during one that I really wanted to watch. Pass out, man. Eggs have carbs. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You stayed up around 1, yeah. Yeah. Just had some thin cuts of picanha and 2 big pieces of my tallow bark and salt. Okay. Hopefully that works. If not, I suggest some hot salty water for you, Thomas. Maybe get some of that beef tallow in there and immersion blend it. That might help with your brain fog. Good morning, Jackie. Beautiful sunny day. Moose is trying to do his bits and cheese deep snow thing. Oh man, you probably got a lot of snow. Your lab's so cute. I had a black lab when Veda was a baby. His name was Max. Awesome guy. When he was a puppy, he was a monster. I remember him being such a jerk. Every time you'd go outside, he'd be so happy to see you and knock you on the ground. But when he got older, he was awesome. Let's see. I miss Barb. I just can't stay up that late. Yeah. You know that sound, that it has ground beef in it, right? You know that has ground beef in it. What, your tallow? Don't you just have like plain tallow? Cooked out? Rendered? The canned chicken from Sam's doesn't have anything in it. I couldn't do canned chicken challenge. Isn't that just the breast of the chicken? It would have to be like butter. There'd be butter involved. There's always butter. What is it? Something about electrolytes, and I missed it. Dang it. 3 and a clown. Yellow lab. Yep. I saw. He's so cute. After the tin fish challenge, I'm having a big old steak. Good for you. I'm playing around with the idea of doing eggs for 30 days. So I think I'll bust into some fried in butter eggs. Can't wait. With salt. Oh my gosh. Saturday morning. It is online Donkey Kong. I'm having eggs. Did you hear the Hey Siri part? What? But the bark has beef. I guess you didn't see the video. I missed one or two, man. I was busy yesterday. That's my funny watching the part. I need to watch the one. What was it? Something you were doing, Thomas. I gotta watch it. I have it rolled up somewhere. Let me get this chat because it's going so fast. I worked so hard on getting my circadian rhythm straight, in bed by 9:30. Since Barbara, I've been disrupting that. Oh my gosh, I used to be so good at going to bed at 9 o'clock, and then it gets so interesting. I don't know what it is about her. It's her. It's everybody in the chat. I like to stay up. Sometimes I'm just like, whoa, it's 10:30. What the hell? Everybody's still up too, because nobody, they won't get into the bedtime rhythm unless I'm like, all right, we got to get our jammies on. Let's brush our teeth. Let's read a book. And then they start playing with toys. And I'm like, it's okay, they can play for a little bit, whatever. And they'll be on my phone. And then they're still up. And I'm like, wait a minute, guys. You need your proper amount of sleep. It's my fault. Because if I go to sleep first, everybody follows. If I stay up, everybody's up. I'm some kind of beacon. That's what I've decided. Staying up late is infectious, yep. You're awake for Hey Siri. I missed that one. Did you make like those bars? Who was making them? She did them on Facebook. She was showing you how to make the carnivore bar, and I was like, you know, I'm an affiliate for Carnivore Bar, and somebody actually used my 10% off. Thank you, whoever used it. That was so cool. But I stopped putting up the link for them. It is, if you ever buy one, you put Boobie Goats in, you get 10% off, whatever. They never sent me any to try. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna do whatever you need me to do for this. So I haven't. And then I must have seen my 10% off thing and used it. So I thought that was cool. I've never tried them. I hear they taste like sandpaper, but somebody was making them and it looked really easy. She took parchment paper, used ground beef, lined it real thin, put it in a dehydrator, and I was like, I got a nice food dehydrator. I could do this. I could make these weird bars. And then my kids will look at me even more like I'm crazy because they'll be in my freezer, all stacked up, real nice. And I'll never eat them. George, I felt bad. You had something serious to talk about and everybody was punch drunk. Oh no. What did I miss? Thomas and Helix are hysterical. Woke up laughing around 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. You guys are up late. Better than buying them and paying an arm and a leg. Yeah, man, those things. What are they, like $16 a bar? Are they more than that? See, when Jenny Mitch did it, I was like, dang, her husband's got a nice job. She was getting a bunch of them. It was weird. It was weird. Carnivore bars are gritty and yuck, just like keto bricks. That's what I feel like keto bricks are. When I hear it, I just think of like your stomach and there's a brick inside of it. And I'm like, ugh. I made them before, but with brown butter instead of tallow. I eat them quickly. They need to be shelf stable. Yeah, I've made just like the weird ones where I ground beef and just poured tallow on top mixed with butter. Because it gives it a good flavor. And then I'm like, every morning, if I have them in my fridge, I gobble them down. I'll gobble all of them down because it's so good. And I'm just like, nah, this isn't good for me. So I stopped making them. Good morning, Dustin. We're going over the canned fish challenge. Gee, we're day 3. One more day. If you're going in for the 4-day. I feel like the 4 days is the best day. But I don't know. I'm talking about the geisha oysters I had in water and how it had. I can't even. I guess if you wanted like a carnivore marshmallow feel, yet also something rubbery, The canned oyster is for you. That's how I would sell it in a commercial, I think. George said, Tanya, no problem. Barb and I are working on a cancer anthem for Lainey and Steph. Oh, that's great. A good song. Good afternoon, George, and hello, Lainey. I probably missed you too, because I am not awake. I'm cold. I am cold. Okay. Asleep with the glasses pushing on my nose and it hurts. That's awful. You cook breakfast for your kids at 6 a.m. I should know better at this point. I gotta make the bacon. The bacon I gotta stay away from. Like, after I cook it, I'm like, you guys eat it now? Or do something, feed it to the dog. I don't know. Just get it away from me. I'm trying to do this challenge. Do not. That is the smell. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I making them bacon and eggs? Oh. But it works. The beard is here. That's nice. Whenever you go into a stream and Tanya's there, she's just like, the beard is here. 4 days fish, 4 days eggs, maybe 4 days lion. Ooh, let's do it. I'm down. I would love that because I'd be like, yes, all the red meat. I'll still drink my coffee though. We can call it hyper carnivore, but without eggs. So super lion? We'll call it super lion. I'm going on a 4-day super lion diet after 4 days of eggs. I would love that. Let's do it, Lisa. That sounds great. I'm going to do it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, eggs. And then maybe do lion for 4 days. I like it. I like the way you think. That's grand. Because it's less than 30 days of eggs. I'm going to get to it, though. I probably will. I'll probably do lion for 4 days. And do 8. Oh, keep switching it up. Do 4 days of sardines again. And then 4 days of eggs. And then 4 days of lion. We're inventing something here. Yes, definitely coffee. Yes, yep. I can't do it without it. Sorry, all you awesome people not drinking coffee. I mean, I could. The headaches. Even though my coffee is really weak, the headaches are not worth it for me. I like it. I like it. I like the way you think. 5-hour drive here, 5-hour drive back. Ugh. Gotta run, have a meeting with all the customers in 3 minutes. Have a great day. You too, Amy. Have a great day. And that blanket that you're crocheting is awesome. It looks great. Whatever bacon left on the counter, I will find, or my cat for sure. Yeah. The cats, if I leave it out and I walk away, the cats, the big orange one, Seamus, he's a bacon kitty. And then Moon Pie the kitten, I cannot leave anything on the counter. It's got to either oven off, throw the meat in there to defrost or something, because that cat, he knows what he likes. Yeah, we're about to go too, guys, in about 2 minutes. I got to get Flash breakfast and get him going. Hopefully it's a talent meeting, Amy. I know I'm not going anywhere. My car is buried. Oh. You got like 13 inches or something? Dang. We just got like 2 flakes of snow outside. It's snowing. And they didn't cancel school for that. I can't believe it. Alright. Sandy said, safe travels. Alright, so Bill says, I want to go to Charlotte, North Carolina for the Saturday meetup. One of them in a Brazilian place. Tickets are $80. I'll be lucky to get 2 pounds of meat in my stomach. More like 1 or 1.5. Yeah, if I was going to go to one of those and pay $80 for it, I'm going to have to be able to consume like 5 pounds of meat. Oh, you have to go forage for work. But it's got to be done, right? And you're the person to do it. Have a great day, Tanya. I'm pretty sure it's really light snow, so we're lucky in that respect. Yeah, for shoveling. Always like the heavy, dense snow, though. You can make a better snowman. Just saying. Yeah, have fun foraging, Tanya. To forage. I was watching this guy, and it was about things that you can eat. And, you know, pine cones, or not pine cones, but the pine from the pine trees, the little leaves or whatever. You can cook them with like chicken breast or some. I've tried it with chicken breast. I've done it with pork chops, and it gives it a good flavor. But this dude, he starts like going into trees and cutting thin strips of a tree and start frying it in a pan like it was baking. And I was like, who is this crazy person? What is this? What am I watching? And all I wanted to know, because I have what's a chestnut tree, and you have to like boil them really well because of the parasites that live in them. I guess Rocky's having a really bad time. I'm gonna have to close it up. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you want it, I can probably try that YouTube short with your pictures. You can send me it at eHoagie. The cats unplugged the TV. Oh, I'm sorry. I could put Bluey back on. You want to go back at your blankie on the couch? I'll go fix it right now. It's horrible. All right, everybody. Bye. Boop. Doo-doo.